Hello and welcome to beautiful Kensington Oval, and this is the second match in the Group F. Sri Lanka taking on West Indies, and we are coming to you live. This crowd already heated up after the first encounter that saw Australia knock India hard in that first game. Plenty of interest from the local supporters as West Indies take on Sri Lanka. Kumar Sangakkara led Sri Lanka taking on Chris Gayle led West Indies. Let's join Ian Bishop, who's there with the toss.
Yeah, it's pretty warm out here as we get ready for the toss. A nice cooling breeze blowing across the ground, and I've got the men that matter with me. Chris Gayle is here, Kumar Sangakkara, and the match referee Alan Hurst is here. Who's got the coin? Chris, is it you? Yes, Chris got the coin. Tails is a call from Kumar Sangakkara. It is a tail, so Sri Lanka have won the toss. Kumar, what are you going to do?
We're going to have a bat first.
Why is that?
Well, our strength is basically defending. If we can put up a good total, I think it'll be quite challenging on this track. We've got 4 pace bowlers playing this game, plus 3 spinners.
Any changes in your team from the last match?
Yeah, we've dropped Dinesh Chandimal, the young batsman. We brought in Nuwan Kulasekara, and we're keeping Thisara Perera as our all-rounder.
Now, you saw the bounce in this pitch. You've been playing your cricket in Ghana, of course. Do you feel that you can adapt to the conditions here easily?
Well, we have no choice. We have to. Good bounce and pace means also that you can score runs if you're willing to put in the time and graft it out. So hopefully we can do that today. We've got Murali back and fit playing this game, so that's another plus for us.
Yeah, that's interesting because Murali said he was going to take no further part in the World Cup.
Yeah, we thought so too, but I think we are quite fortunate he's recovered quite quickly. So hopefully he'll be able to contribute really well for us in this game.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Chris, first question is, what would you have done had you won?
I would have batted, based on what the last score saw. Australia batted really well on it, and then set a decent total, and then can actually put them under pressure.
Any changes in your lineup?
Yeah, we have 2 changes. Nara Singh is actually sick, so he's out. Wavy Line's coming, and Nikita Miller is out, and Kimar Roach is in, and Taylor is there. Sorry.
Yeah, Jerome Taylor is in. Is he match fit? He hasn't played a lot lately.
He hasn't played a lot of cricket, but he has been doing a lot of bowling in the net. So it seems to be okay to me. So hopefully he can go well in this game.
And talk a little bit about the extra bounce that we've seen in this surface. Does that play to your advantage?
Yeah, it can. But at the same time we're up against good quality batters, and they know how to make the necessary adjustments. So we have to be careful, how we go about it, and try and get the ball in the right areas and see what happens.
Good luck today.
Thanks, man.
Right, that's the report from out here. The decision is that Sri Lanka have won the toss. They'll be batting first.
The second match of the day. Sri Lanka have won the toss. They've elected to bat first, taking on West Indies. This is the second match in the Super 8s. Earlier, India going down to Australia. Harun Ganga here with me. So we'll be watching West Indies with keen interest.
It's very exciting to be here, as I'm sure all West Indian fans in the Caribbean. What a match today. Kimar Roach, hometown boy in Barbados. The entire of Barbados is going to be looking to him and his performances here. Very passionate cricket supporting public here in Barbados. So, great start to a great game.
First ball, Mahela Jayawardene on strike. Short delivery, pace and carry as well for the right-hander.
Exactly what you should expect from a surface like this. Good consistent bounce, good pace, good carry. 143.1, very first ball of the day. You're going to see some short balls. You're going to see some aggressive cricket from the West Indies early up.
Great shot. Wonderful shot there from Sana Jayasuriya. The face of the bat came down pretty straight. Should do his confidence a world of good.
Not a bad start for Sana Jayasuriya. But Jerome Taylor over pitching a bit. His natural ball is for that ball to swing back into the left-hander. He will be feeling himself out because of the lack of cricket that he has had.
Nothing's changed with Sana Jayasuriya. He's 40 years, 311 days old. All those idiosyncrasies that we've seen over the years. Still there. Oh, he's dropped it. Had it for a second in his hand. Low catch. Hiron Pollard is the man there at backward point.
Oh. Let's see if this is going to hurt the West Indies. Simple chance at backward point. Pollard is very good in that region. Let's hope it doesn't hurt West Indies later on.
He's gloved it, and Chris Gale has taken the catch. Sana Jayasuriya trying to suggest that that ball may have come off the elbow guard. Simon Toffel is the umpire, has got to make that decision. He goes with Sana Jayasuriya there.
It looked to me initially that it came off the glove. Let's just see how close that was. Let's have a look. Looks like glove, looks like the arm guard.
Definite arm guard for sure. May have brushed the glove, but it took the Velcro strap off the arm guard if you watched it. So definite impact. The ball on the guard. That's gone. Looking to just hit it over fine leg. Got nothing on it at all. It just lobs safely to that fielder inside the circle on the leg side. So Sana Jayasuriya perishes. It's gone for 6. Sri Lanka have lost their first wicket. Score of 7.
Yeah, I just think it's, you know, slow delivery. Not much pace on that ball. 137. And Sana Jayasuriya trying to use the pace of the delivery and tug it down to the fine leg area, only managing to spew simple catch to short fine leg. He would be disappointed with that.
He's a class player. We all know that. Kumar Sangakkara, the captain of the Sri Lankan team, batting at number 3. Lanka have lost the first wicket. Sana Jayasuriya moved back to the opening position. Jerome Taylor around the wicket to Sangakkara. Edge, and Chris Gale drops this one. Couple of catches dropped so far in this innings. Went for it nicely actually, reacted very early. In fact, I wonder whether it was just a bit reaching for the ball a bit too much.
Well, both chances you can see, it's a sort of relaxed sort of approach. If you look at the catch that Karen Pollard dropped as well.
Boy, the surface really changes the complete complexion of cricket, isn't it? This is T20 cricket. Terrific shot. Look at that. Mahela Jayawardene trying to counter-attack here. He's the man in form for Sri Lanka, so taking it upon himself to upset the West Indians here.
He's played well. He's played well in the last 2 games. And he's looking to carry on that positive stroke play within the first 6 overs. Ball slightly overpitched because of the confidence he's got as a batsman. He's able to hit through the line with great effect.
As I said, very colourful. A lot of things here. Fortunate for him, there's no fielder there. Didn't quite time it as well as he would like, so it's a good pick-up shot in the end for 4 more.
As I said before, they're a little bit behind where they would want to be. 2 chances down. West Indies may be paying the price for those chances. Mahela Jayawardene, class batsman, conventional batsman, capitalizing on that short delivery from Taylor.
4. He's wonderful with that kind of shot. The square cut that he just holds on a little while longer. It's almost like a late cut. Found the gap between the 2 fielders.
He's such in good form. You can see Mahela Jayawardene being able to pick his gap. That is what he's known for.
He's got it over point. This is going to be a boundary. One of the shortest sides on this ground. That's good cricket from Sangakkara. He knew exactly what he was doing there.
I think Dwayne Bradford, we all know, is known for his variations. A little bit too short on this occasion. Giving Kumar Sangakkara the room to play the cut shot, to free his arms, and to get a boundary here.
Around the wicket. And again, it's a cross-batted shot over mid-on. Not quite Sangakkara's style, but he's got 4 runs nevertheless. 3 boundaries in that over. 38 for 1. Go with that kind of an angle of the bat, and looks to go straight over mid-on, mid-off. That occasion he got some bat on it. Sri Lanka going well at the moment. Just over 7 runs and over.
That's gone through. He's in good touch. Mahela Jayawardene.
Might have been an example where diving wasn't the right thing to do. If he'd have stayed on his feet, he might have stopped this one. Pollard.
Still to come, Dilshan, Kapukadera, Angelo Matthews, Sarah Pereira. So there's depth in batting. He's cleared him. Just for a minute you thought long off might get it, because it was hit flat, and it's gone the distance. Chipping down the track, giving himself room.
It was hit very flat. I think the mid-off fielder fought for a long time, but he had a big opportunity to take a catch. Batson was also a little nervous. Ben's height came in handy there. Ball hit into the pitch by Sangakkara. It's quite high.
Oh, he's got hold of that and sent it into the crowd. Fractionally short, and Sangakkara pounced on it. Nice way to end the over. 64 for 1.
Both these players that very good timers of the ball. Don't need to thrash away at it. Just time it.
That's in the air, in the gap as well. I'll be disappointed with that line, because third man was up and he offered with.
Wasn't a great delivery at all. Jayawardene really had to reach for it. That's the reason why it went in the air. His placement again, spot on.
Again, that is class for you. This wasn't all that bad a delivery, but Jayawardene, so wristy, he can play late. Nice, delicate touch.
Well, he's come into the tournament in wonderful form. Certainly standing him in good stead here.
In the air, just gets a hand to it. Those are the kind of catches that have to stick. Well struck by Sangakkara.
Like a slower delivery. He always seems to get a wicket when he bowls. Oren Pollard, he had his opportunity there, and he got himself to blame.
That's in the air, and it will land safely again.
Bit fortunate Jayawardene. That went a long way in the air. Extremely fortunate that it fell between 3 fielders.
Top edge. Luckily for Sangakkara, it's over the keeper and into the boundary. So that spoils what was otherwise a good over. 82 for 1.
That's high, that's gone. It's not a long boundary. Down there, behind the bowler. Jayawardene's good form continues. He's finding that he can continue playing through the line of the ball on this good, consistent surface.
Well, the important thing is he's playing with a straight bat, so giving him some more of a chance to connect.
Well, there he is, playing some of the shots that we've never seen before from Mahela Jayawardene. What's your plan going to be, Murli, on this kind of a pitch where there's a bit of bounce?
Because I think a little bit slower, because try to purchase some spin, then I have a chance. Otherwise, if you try to bowl quicker and it goes further, I think that's the way it's going to be today.
Well, he's got a 50 now, Mahela Jayawardene, so the form continues to be very good. All the best in the game now, Murli.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Jayawardene would have been gone by a long way. He wasn't even in the frame, in the picture, wasn't even close had that hit the stumps.
Yes, it really was not a risk worth taking. You can see that. He would have been out by miles.
Powerfully struck. Very powerfully struck. This has been a wonderful partnership here between Jayawardene and Sangakkara. Good velocity, good impetus in the innings. Sangakkara has had a couple of chances. You give a good player those chances, he capitalized.
He certainly has. Again, he's playing more with the straight bat than trying to play across the line.
Good choice of shots by Jayawardene. When we see this again, you'll see an early move across the stumps because he's already looked at the field prior to delivery and seen the short fine leg and recognized open gap behind square.
Yes, his mind is always ticking. He's absorbing where the fielders are, and the moment he saw that the fielder was in the 30-yard circle, moving across to the offside and helping the ball along. Didn't try to hit it too hard. We wanted to make sure he got enough bat on it.
Beautifully done. He has manipulated the bowling to all parts. 124 for 1.
Well, it was almost as if he'd read Kieron Pollard's mind that the ball was going to be a fuller length delivery around the off stump. So moving away across to the offside and making it into a full toss. Just helping the ball along. It's brilliant batting.
Another missed opportunity. It's a wide. I think it's been the story so far of the innings. One of the stories. That's the fourth chance that has been missed. It's bounced and turned, yes. For a part-timer, really, Fletcher did well with the gloves up to this point. .54 Kumar Sangakkara as well. Dropped on one, but has recovered quite nicely. Strike rate is over 130, and that is as important as the number of runs.
Yes, very good hand by the Sri Lankan captain. He's just asked for his second 50 bat. He had a bat for the first 50.
This should be taken. My goodness, it sums up the day. Wavell Hines was looking at Fletcher, who was going for it initially. Fletcher looked at Wavell Hines, and in the end, no one went for it.
But this really is a comedy of errors, isn't it? It really should have been Fletcher's catch. He's the one with the gloves.
And that is exactly what happens. 6 to the last ball, and suddenly a good over becomes ordinary. 142 for 1 after 16. And Kieron Pollard bowls out 4 overs, none for 38. It's looking more and more like he'll be needed with the bat to play an explosive innings from here.
Just what the doctor ordered. Good over. Kumar Sangakkara getting maximum here. Using his feet and getting to the pitch of the ball and hitting it straight back down the ground.
Darren Ganga is normally a very placid man, but he's getting all worked up watching these go down.
It's not good at all as a West Indian, seeing these chances going down and knowing the capability and the potential of the guys who've let these chances go begging.
The last was the strangest of them all. Now, how much has he got on that? More than he needs to. Beautifully, the metamorphosis of Mahela Jayawardene just gets more and more dramatic.
It's a brilliant shot by Mahela Jayawardene. Partnership going 145 off 86 balls. They're definitely taking the attack to the West Indians.
Oh, through his hands again. And beautifully struck. And for 4 to boot. 15 of the over. 157 for 1 with 3 to play. 150 run partnership. We'll take that in 5-day cricket. In 20 overs cricket. It'll be like the gold rush. Well, if you wanted to think of something worse that could happen, you could have written a better script. Because it's 5 with a ball not counted. So 7 of the over, effectively of just 1 ball.
I guess that's the risk you take when you play a second string keeper, when you play a guy to fulfill 2 responsibilities, to bat at the top of the order and a part-timer to wicket keep. I think that's the risk that you run, and West Indies, they're paying the price today.
Surely this will be taken. It is. Straight to the man in the deep, and he's got good hands there, Karen Pollard. I know he put down 1 today, but that's the exception rather than the rule. So Sangakkara's gone for 68 from 49 balls. It's 173 for 2 with 8 balls left.
Well, I guess at this stage of the innings, it's all about boundaries. And Kumar Sangakkara would be trying his level best to score as much boundaries as possible. They're in a very good position.
New man in is Kapugedra. He's going to watch because this one's gone over. And really not by too much, as we keep saying, it's one of those days. Not by too much, that's 6. But trying to link that to Dwayne Bravo.
It's not been his day today. Over pitching, trying to get the Yorker. The intention is very good, but Mahela Jayawardene is too good at this stage of the innings. He's moved on to 93 or 54 balls, eyeing up another T20 100. He's done the business for his team today.
Chamara Kapugedra is coming ahead of Dilshan and even ahead of Tisara Pereira, who's a fine finisher. And he'll get another boundary. Expensive over. 14 came off it, 19 gone. It's 183 for 2. Jayawardene, 97. Well, there were 3 fielders there, and he got it to the right of the squarest. There's Roach again. What are you going to do here? Up in the air. Mid-off is inside the circle. Got his eyes off the ball, and it goes for 4 as well. He was searching for the ball. A boundary welcome for Sri Lanka, but Kapugedra's got a wry smile. It keeps Jayawardene off strike. Bravo's a brilliant fielder, but he was searching for the ball.
It's just a reflection of the day for the West Indies. Dwayne Bravo typically outstanding in the outfield, but not being able to hold on to this. A brilliant effort though, but it's just one of those days.
Okay, 2 to get 8 of the over. Bowled him! Bowled him! That means Jayawardene is going to be off strike, but a wicket goes down. Kapugedra gone for 6 from 4 balls. Roach picks up a wicket. 191 for 3 with 1 to play.
This is unfortunate. I think this man on your screen deserves 100. The manner in which he's played, it's been absolutely brilliant.
Gets better ball for 4. Jayawardene may not have got 100, but Sri Lanka have got the boundary. Well played, Mahela Jayawardene. This is an outstanding innings from him. 98 from 56 balls, stuck at the wrong end, but 12 came of the over, and Sri Lanka won't mind that at all. 195 and this will take some getting. Didn't start off too well. Sanat Jayasuriya went back to the top of the order, didn't stay there too long. Then Sangakkara and Jayawardena put on a huge partnership. Sangakkara 68, then Kapugedara 6. And Dilshan only managed the one ball, but the star, Jayawardena. Now Roach 2 for 27 from 4 overs. He was the best bowler. Taylor none for 28. Bravo expensive. Ben expensive. Pollard none for 38. Darren Sammy 2 overs for 23. 196 to get from 20 overs. 9.8 an over. He'll reach 10 ever so quickly.
It's an insipid performance in the field, a really poor effort in the field. There's no one else to blame for this total that Gale and Chanderpaul have to kick off with other than themselves. And what is Chanderpaul's role? I think that has to have been defined in the camp. Is it to bat through? Is it to rotate the strike at the top and give Chris Gale the strike? We all know Gale's reputation. That role of Chanderpaul evolved because there was always an option in Fletcher to have that dynamic start from both ends as an option. We shall see.
Didn't play the last game, Nuwan Kulashekara. Let's play, says Rudy Kurtzen. Chris Gale on strike. That's something that everyone will watch with a lot of interest. The batting order for West Indies, looking at this target. Andre Fletcher is slated to come in at number 3. Whether he will come at that position, we'll have to wait and see. That's for just a bit too wide for Ajantha Mendes, who was much squarer there. So that is not the line that Kulashekara is expected to bowl with the kind of field that he has.
It's exactly what we were talking about before that ball was bowled. Now that's a real poor effort by the bowler. He bowled the wide previously and you could say he got away with it and still erred on that line. Ideally in these run chases you will find varying opinions. You'll find some teams coming out and saying play what you see in those first few overs but don't lose too many wickets. West Indies will probably think to themselves 45, 50 or 40 to 50 runs in those first 6 important.
It's gone up. Is that a tester? No, he's just going to watch it sail over his head. The fielder was there exactly in that position with that kind of a shot, but it was beautifully timed. And actually it went with the wind.
Yes, it did. It also gives me an insight into Chanderpaul's mindset at this stage, in that he can't just nibble the ball here and there, given the target that they're chasing. There has to be some nice initiative and impetus in the start.
Again, unorthodox cricket, but 4 runs. And that will give you further insight into Shivnarine Chanderpaul's mindset coming into this innings, which is a good one. This is what he needs to do, not put the onus on Chris Gale.
Carnival at the moment. A lot of costumes being worn over that side of the ground. And with the field set the way it is, with the deep square, no fine leg, Matthews' line would be off stump and just outside in the main. That's why Chanderpaul is getting that early shuffle, trying to counter it.
Well done, Shivnarine Chanderpaul. He's really taken the load off Chris Gale. He doesn't need to push on right away, Chris Gale. He's picked up 14 runs from this over.
Sometimes in this West Indies lineup, because of Gale's power, there's an over-dependence on him, that one batsman, and to a lesser extent Pollard at the end. It's good to see someone else taking a little initiative.
Field changes. 5 fielders, the offside, you can see that it's a very unique field. There's a long off in position. 5 men ring. It's gone up. Fielder getting under it, and he'll take a catch. Catching was a bit of a problem earlier in the afternoon, but since the break, it seems like fielding standards have improved. So West Indies have lost their first wicket. Shivnaraj Chanderpaul walking back with 11. West Indies 22 for 1.
Matthews held his nerve very well here. Again, the line is wide of the off stump because of the field set that way. I think it might have been just a change of pace as well, which is a clever thing to do. Change up the pace of your bowling. Batsman gets through the shot too early. And it's the end of Chanderpaul.
I tell you what, I don't think they give too much of a thought when they give the batting order at the toss, because Andre Fletcher was supposed to come in at number 3. Oh, this one's gone straight up in the air. This is going to be a good catch. He's running back or sort of pedaling back, and it takes a safe catch. And this man's gone wild. Last thing I wanted to see was this. Well, Chris Gayle better be away from him. West Indies 23 for 2.
I'm sure he could do the team talk a little bit later, and they won't like to hear what he says. When we see this again, if we ever get a chance to see it from down the line, from a straighter direction, we'll be able to tell us whether that ball moved from leg to off to Gayle and took the leading edge, if that was the reason.
So Dwayne Bravo sticks to his number 4 position. It's come in to replace Chris Gayle. Bit of a setback here for West Indies. They've lost their openers.
West Indies need 168 more to win. Asking rate now is 10.5 per over. Must be some impetus put into the innings.
And clears the infield. Almost too slow. Very little on the deck for Mendes, and he cleared the infield easily.
Well, it's a very good shot from Dwayne Bravo. Waited on the ball. He's a bit short, not too wide, but a bit short. And that's what allowed him to play it over the infield. They'll have to take their chances like that. Otherwise, play quietly, build a partnership. 18 so far of 21 deliveries. They've lost 2 wickets.
8 of the over. It's 41 for 2 after 6. Now that'll come in handy for Sarwan, who's had a slightly slow start. So a bit of a party on field as well. It was just one boundary to get it going.
Well, you need very little reason for the West Indians to party. And that's it. A couple of bounces over the rope. That's good enough for them to start liming.
Meant to go somewhere else, but he'll take the 2 runs. Last ball of the over, he finds the spot he's looking for. So 10 came off the over, a good one. 58 for 2 after 8.
Well, the asking rate is still over 11, but they're trying to keep some pace with it. They've got 10 from this over, tossed up around the middle and leg stump with the turn. As you saw, chopping below the Sri Lankan worm, so they need somebody to get a move on.
So look at the balls that are not scored off. Those are the red dots there, quite a few. slow start for Sarwan. He's now played 22 balls for 17. Grunts a bit, Sara Pereira. Sometimes give you the impression, it's happened to me a couple of times in my year, hearing the grunt, get the impression that's a no ball call. It's important the batsmen don't think about it that way. 36 to get from 11 overs now, gone above 12. It's getting out of hand now. That'll help. Still only 6 of the over. 64 for 2 from 9.
It was turning out to be such a good over till that last ball. But the fielder in 30 yards said he's going to go on the offside, not on the leg side. And said he has helped the West Indies to try and keep that great inside. It is a little more than 11. It's 12 now.
Oh, good shot. Well powered down the ground. That's a good hard hit boundary from Bravo.
Yeah, very good use of the feet. The ball given just a little bit of air by Murali. That was good enough for Wayne Bravo to come down. Terrific use of the feet.
Sri Lanka also a side of aging superstars with Jayasuriya and Murali.
Well struck. Get only a single. Going back for the second. That's good running. With Malinga, you'll see a mixture of length. See the Yorkers, slower deliveries as well. 50 partnership has come up. That's in the air, taken. Straight to cover. And Malinga once again getting the breakthrough. It's Bravo who's dismissed. For 23, 76 for 3, the West Indies.
Talked about Malinga being difficult to score off consistently, big overs. Bravo maybe just tailed away outside leg stump. Malinga has the awareness to throw it full and wide outside the off stump, so Bravo had to reach for it and couldn't quite get the meat of the bat and get underneath it. It was just short of the desired perfect length from Malinga. Still full enough. Sri Lanka and dropping anything the way West Indies have.
So Andre Fletcher comes out to the middle. Number 5, he's opened the batting in the past. Murugan still has 2 overs up his sleeve. Chance of a run out, directed, he was gone. And terrible misunderstanding. Yes, no. In the end, going through.
Well, you've got 2 guys at the pitch there and the crease who doesn't have reputations of being the best runners.
Just 1 over for Malinga and now Mendes. In the air, taken. Straightforward cotton bowl. So he strikes with his first delivery and the bowling change does the trick for the Sri Lankans. Another one goes down for the West Indies. Sarwan, the set batsman, goes for 28. It's 82 for 4.
Always difficult when you have these spinners in the middle of the innings. It's a little bit of turn from that Karen ball spun away from Sarwan, but it really is a soft dismissal. Easy as you like, looking to be hit on the up. Caught it, he was going in the wrong direction, Mendes, so showed reasonable awareness.
Kieron Pollard comes out to the middle. And this is the one last hope for the West Indies. People around the world know what this man can do when he's on song. Doing the right thing, Sangakkara, attacking with a slip now as well. And he knows he can get rid of Pollard. That could well be the game. as it is Sri Lanka favourites here. Don't think he picked that one. Don't think he's played a lot of Mendes.
I don't think he picked the one before either. It was a googly.
Direct hit, but Pollard was in. At this stage, they'll like to get him off the strike as much as possible.
It's gone down to third man for 4. Aaron Pollard has come in. Required rate now 20.07. It's gone up in the air. This could be out. This is a skyer for the long on fielder, and their catching has been very good today. Might be the second one there for Kapugedra at long on. Sri Lanka today, like the Australians, have been good in all departments of the game. Aaron Pollard goes for 9, West Indies 99 for 5.
That's the response to pressure, and that's when pressure gets to you. I think not even what we've known of Kieron Pollard in terms of his approach, in terms of his big hitting, could have gotten West Indies out of this situation.
Sammy, it's the new batsman in.
That squeeze pass backward point. He'll pick up 4. It's 105 for 5 after 16 overs.
Batsmen have struggled against him. This pitch now looking really rough. Still good for batting, but Mendes also enjoying bowling on the surface. Fletcher not out 12 of 16. There's 4 overs left. 7. That's 4. Belted that away to straightish mid-wicket. Nice juicy full toss in the end. Searching for the Yorker was Lasith Malinga, one of those very rare loose deliveries from Malinga, mind you.
Well, it wouldn't hurt Sri Lanka at this stage of the innings. They've pretty much taken the game to a position where it's very difficult for West Indies to come and score the total here.
Bowled in. As I said, very rare do you see Lasith Malinga bowl those kind of deliveries. The one that was dispatched for 4 is back on target. Its vigil at the crease comes to an end. Fletcher's gone for 16. West Indies 110 for 6.
Let's have a look at that wicket. A slow delivery. Absolute perfect Yorker. That's what Lasith Malinga is known for.
He's got some variations really, Lasith Malinga. He bowls the slow bouncer, the quick bouncer. He's got a slow Yorker as well as a quick Yorker. That last one was 124.6, so that was the slow Yorker.
Wavell Hines coming in at number 8. Specialist batsman on the team.
It's up in the air and it's over the fielder at extra cover. Nice timing on that one from Wavell Hines.
It will be a very depressed West Indian camp. The entire Caribbean expected a better showing today. This is the round of cricket that brings out the best in most of the quality sides, and this is where it counts. Every single game here is very important.
Jonathan Mendes, this fine lober. shout for leg before. Bowls it very straight, Ajanta Mendes.
Let's have a look at that again. Wavell Hines pitching outside the leg stump.
Well, there it is. This time a skidder. And given by Simon Toffel. Ajanta Mendes. He's a star when he's in full swing song, and this pitch is right down his lane. The Sri Lankan team has been very impressive. Wavell Hines has gone for 5. West Indies at 116 for 7.
If we look at this dismissal, you realize you can see signs of Wavell Hines not being able to pick Ajanta Mendes, and that has been most of the challenge for batters against him.
It seems like it's going to be Australia and Sri Lanka with wins in their first Super 8 games. Lasith Malinga will decide against chasing that one. It's a quick outfield here at the Kensington Oval. The first game it can get a little sluggish, but as the day progresses, it becomes lightning quick.
Sanjay, I think it's going to be important for West Indies to take the positives out of this game. To know that they've got 2 games left and they will have to be unsung in order to get 2 victories to qualify going forward.
Going to get a single on this occasion. Jerome Taylor. Bring Darren Sammy. Single 18 overs gone. It's 121 for 7. There's the slow, loopy kind of full-length delivery, and the slow arm of Rudy Gertsen signals the end of another West Indian batsman. This time Darren Sammy. A real treat here from the Sri Lankan bowlers with their skills. 122 for 8 West Indies.
Full delivery. Pretty much in line. Simple decision. Seems like a foregone conclusion here. It's pretty much an anti-climax. West Indian supporters would have come out here expecting a West Indies win. It's not to be today.
Right, Suleiman Ben on strike. And he's got a 4. Second ball that he faced hit a boundary towards point. We've seen some fine shots in this over from the lower order West Indian batsmen.
Both Jerome Taylor and Suleiman Ben, no slouch with the bat. Jerome Taylor, funny enough, has got a Test 100 behind his name against New Zealand. Definitely no slouch with the bat. Placing this full delivery through the third man area to pick up another boundary. So Suleiman Ben, a local player from Barbados, he would want to impress his home crowd.
This could be catching practice. It's a difficult one for Sanat Jayasuriya. He's looking behind, and a young man came in charging. He said, "It's mine." They had to run about at least 25 meters coming in. Angelo Matthews drops the catch, but Mahela Jayawardene has played another innings that's got his team winning a T20 game. In the end, a huge margin there. Sri Lanka winning by 57 runs against the West Indies.
But all credit must go to Sri Lanka in the manner in which they've played. They've batted brilliantly. Thanks to that man on your screen there, Mahela Jayawardene, leading the way with his unbeaten 98. And the out cricket has been absolutely brilliant.
A partnership of 166 between 2 class players, Kumar Sangakkara and Mahela Jayawardene. They set the foundation for a win, really. After that, they lost a few wickets, but reaching a score of 195 in conditions like this, where the pitch was going to slow down, the kind of bowling skills that they have, once the ball got old, that West Indies team had no chance. They lost Chris Gayle early, And Kieran Pollard once again coming in a bit too late.
Let's have a look at bowling effort. If you look at that, you'd see all the bowlers have been very consistent today. Ajanta Mendes picking up 3 wickets with his economy of 6, but every single bowler supporting. Kula Sakarera, Matthews, everyone playing their part. Mulitaran not taking a wicket, but being very economical.
Yeah, all bowlers are the economy rate of 7, so that tells you something about just the all-round bowling strength of Sri Lanka in this game. So in the end, Sri Lanka winning their group match by 57 runs, beating West Indies in their backyard.
Brand new singer on the whole nation, you see it.